What costs more, a hard money loan or business credit? My name is Ari Page, and today I'm going to break down the cost differences of hard money loans versus using business credit. If you've ever had to use a hard money loan, you definitely need to know this. I'm going to reveal how much money you could be throwing away using hard money loans. First, what you're going to notice, using a hard money loan, much higher rates. It could be up to 12%. So the average is anywhere from 7 to 12, and they're also going to charge you an origination fee. Now that origination fee could be as high as 3%. We've even seen it higher. And so what happens is you're paying an interest rate, you're paying an origination fee, and then as you're paying your loan, all of your payments first are applied towards the interest before being applied towards the principal, making it harder to pay down. So on 10%, let's say we're talking $250,000. So $250,000 on 10% is a $25,000 cost. That's $25,000 on $250,000. And that's just on a 10%. It could be as high as 12%, it could be even higher. So then on your origination fee, let's say your origination fee is just 2%. And as you see, that could be $5,000 on $250,000. So we're talking a total of $30,000 just to get access to $250,000. And your payments don't even go towards the principal. So let me explain what that means. So if we were talking about a mortgage and we're talking about compounded interest, do you guys know what compounded interest is? Let's just say that we're talking about a $100,000 mortgage, $100,000 at 5%. $100,000 at 5% is $5,000 per year. Now the compounded annually part means they want that $5,000 per year. So that $5,000 is just to service the interest of the loan. So let's take that $5,000 and let's divide it by 12 payments. So $5,000 divided by 12 is $416. So you're paying $416 per month just to service the interest of the 5% on the $100,000. So $416 per month to pay off that $5,000 per year. Your payment, of course, isn't going to be $416 because that's just enough to pay the $5,000 on the interest. So on a $100,000 mortgage, more than likely your payment will be $500, $550, maybe $600. So all of that above the $416 then is applied towards the principal. So let's just say that it's on $550. So I say $550 minus the $416, that's $134. So we're going to take that $134 that's being applied towards principal, and we're going to take that and times it by 12. So that's $1,600. So that means that $1,600 a year is being applied towards the actual principal. So your $100,000 loan has just gone from $100,000 down to $98,400 because only $1,600 was applied towards the principal. So now, next year, they take that $98,400, they times it by the 5%. So now they've come up with your new amount of interest that they're going to be charging. They take that, they divide that up by 12 months. That's basically almost what it was the year before that because you only paid down the principal by $1,600. And this, my friends, is the scam of compounded interest. And it's only a scam if you're not the one receiving the compounded interest. But when you're using business credit, they give you an introductory interest rate of 0%. And that's powerful. That 0% introductory interest rate could be for as short as 6 months, but it could be for as long as 22 months. We've actually had a few offers that were at 24 months. But let's just say it's your average 22 months. There's many 12-month offers at 0%. And the best part about this is that it doesn't cost you anything to take your business credit card account and to go and buy something. It doesn't cost $0. There is no transfer fee. There's none of this expensive interest and origination fee and all that. You just take your business credit card and you spend it on what your business needs. It's beautiful. Now there's an optional fee. So this fee here, this 2.8% fee is an optional fee if you want to pull the cash off the card. One of the industries that's going to take advantage of pulling the cash off the card is real estate. So if you're in real estate, this might be an option for you. You might want to pull the cash off the card. Now you're going to find that there's ways that you can use the card without pulling the cash off. But if you're forced to, that's the maximum fee that you're going to have to pay. The great thing about using a business credit card is that all of your payments go to principal. You're not getting compounded interest. This is what's called simple interest. So as you are making your payments, it's applied directly towards the principal. meaning you're paying down in full chunks. You're not paying it towards the interest first, and then it goes to the principal after that. When you are within your 0% intro period of time, every single payment goes towards the principal. And what we do with card stacking is we continue the 0%, we extend it out long term with every single lender there is. So we're able to get you $250,000 of this type of funding, and we're able to essentially reuse the funding. And we don't have to pay over and over and over. All we have to do is pay the one-time fee to Fund&Grow. Now, we charge $4,000, but if you come to us through one of our affiliates, then you can even get a discount. And so this $4,000 is obviously a lot cheaper than paying $30,000 to get access to money. So you have all these options. You have business credit, you have hard money loans, and if you're anything like me, it's like we have an overload of information. It's just too much, and we don't know what out of all of that is the better way to go. And so let's go over a few options in terms of if you're looking to get funding, where could you go? There is the do-it-yourself option. So you could go and you could reinvent the wheel and you could do it yourself. You could go out and you can start applying for business credit cards. For example, right now you can go to Google and you could type in 0% business credit card. Do it right now and you'll see how much comes up. All types of different accounts. So you could do it yourself, or you could do a done for you option. That's what we've been going over with Fund&Grow. Fund&Grow is one of those services. There's also tutorials that you can get. You can go on YouTube. You can even go on our YouTube channel and you can see that we help people. We teach you how to do this. We actually have a webinar that is very descriptive of how to do this. We step you through all the steps. When you first look at your credit and then getting your EIN set up, getting your entity structured properly, doing your applications, doing your negotiations. We actually have a webinar where we go over all of that. So if you're interested in that tutorial, we can get you on that. Look in the description below. You could join a mastermind group. There's many people that join mastermind groups where they specialize in this type of stuff. That's kind of like what Fund&Grow is, where you get access to a team of people that already have all of this specialized insider knowledge. So that's what Fund&Grow does for you. We get people up to $250,000, and last month we generated $26 million of this type of funding. And so what Fund&Grow is doing is we're helping put business owners back in the driver's seat. Our mission is to return the average American who would like to get into doing business, to return them from working in a corporate job to being able to do their own thing, to being able to do what they're passionate about. If you want to do real estate, if you want to run your own hair salon, if you want to do your own paver business or flip houses, you can use expensive loans, you can use Shark Tank funding, give away equity within your company to get access to funding, or you can use business credit. Take advantage of it, folks. So if you have any questions, come to the comments area. If you enjoyed our video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. And thank you for joining us. My name is Ari Page. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.